I'm guilty for this one. This one's funny. I feel like all girls have done it, and I've seen a lot of girls do it, but it's smacking girls' butts when they dance. I've done that on multiple occasions. It's just to hype up your girl. Like, you're out with your girl, you know, and she's dancing, you know, she's cutting it up on the dance floor. This girl's shaking her ass real good. You know, you're gonna be like, yes, boo. And smack that, ay, 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 ay. You know, just smack it. I'm so like guilty for that one. I've been smacking girls' booties. I'm acting like a nigga, you know, daggering girls, like, oh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be doing something different. We're actually gonna be doing a girl talk. So I'm pretty much gonna just be talking from like experience or like, you know, situations that I feel like every girl could relate to. I'm gonna be naming like things girls do but don't like to admit. So as I mention everything, just like kind of comment down below and let me know like if you could relate to these things or if there's anything that I missed. And if you guys like this, then I'll do a part 2. So yeah, like I can't believe I'm gonna admit some of these. Like, it's actually pretty funny when I think about it now, like especially from high school and stuff like that, or like when I was a little younger. I used to do a lot of these things. So the first thing on my list is wait a long time to reply to a text or call back your crush. I'm guilty of this. Like, I used to do this all the time. Like, I'll be on my phone clinking away and then I'll see the text message come up, or I'll see them calling and I'll wait for the call to stop to continue what I'm doing, and then later on I'll message them like, hey, sorry I was busy, like, how's your day, da da da. So yeah, I'm guilty of that, and I know a lot of you girls could also relate to that too, because like, to be honest, you can't be too easy to get. Like, you gotta, like, you know, let the guy chase you. So that was definitely a tactic that I used to do for sure. Another one this one's embarrassing, but it's just it's a fact. I have like a phobia of like pooping in public. I just have this thing, like, it's, yeah, I don't know, I just don't like it. Like, I feel like it's so quiet and I don't want people hearing my poop splashing in the water, and like it's just awkward. Especially like at school, sometimes I'll go to the washroom thinking I have to pee, and then, you know, I have to do number 2, and there'll be a girl in the stall beside me, and it's just so awkward because like I just refuse to poop. Like, I refuse, and I'll sit there and wait till she leaves, or I just won't poop at all. So yeah, it's just, that one's very awkward. And like, for me, blasting music or, you know, doing anything to like distract from the noise doesn't even help my situation, because like it just makes me still feel awkward. So yeah, nothing can really help me in that situation. The other one, guilty of this, gone through boyfriend's phone. I've done it a couple times, I'm not gonna lie, because like, you know, we're curious, you know. It's like, sometimes, to be honest, it's not necessarily about like a trust issue kind of thing. It's just like more curiosity thing. Like, I just want to know like, you know, what guys think or what guys do. Like, I don't know, I'm curious. So yeah, I've done that, and I know a lot of you could actually relate to that too. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm sure we've all been there and done that. This one, I can say with my chest, I've done it so many times, and for me it's like nothing more. So like, when I'm in public, I'll look at girls' butts. Like, I just always seem to look at girls' butts, you know. Like, it's like, it's not really like, I know I'm not attracted to girls, it's nothing like that. Like, it's not like, you know, I want to be with them or anything, but like, you know, when I see a nice booty, I gotta look at it and be like, yo, she has a nice butt. Like, and I'll like show other people who I'm with, like, yo, look at her butt. Sometimes I'll even say to my man, I'll be like, yo babe, like, look at her butt. You know, that's the only time he could look at girls' butts. When I'm looking at her butt and I tell him to look, that's the only time I want to see him look at a girl's butt. But yeah, like, I'm definitely guilty of that. Like, I like to admire good booty. You know, I have a nice butt too, so I know other girls be looking at my butt and I'm okay with that, but for me, yeah, I'm guilty of looking at other girls' butts for sure. This is another one. I know we've done this. We've all done this. Like, I don't care what you're gonna come in and say. I know you've done this. Ladies, pee in the shower. I've done that so many times. Honestly, for me, I don't really see it as that gross, but yeah, like, I save water by I save water. Like, if I have to go shower and I have to pee, I'ma just pee in the shower. Yeah, there's not much to say about that one, but yep. Oh my gosh, I can't lie, I've done this a couple times. This is so bad, it's so embarrassing, but I've done it before, especially when I'm with a group of people or like I'm just out. I'll do this. It's so embarrassing. I do like a fart trail.
Oh, you nasty.
So I'll do like a fart trail and I won't say nothing unless I'm with like my close friends. Other than that, I'm not gonna admit to doing it at all. Like, so a fart trail is when you fart but you do like little bits of fart as you walk. So like, you don't do the whole thing in one spot. You like walk around, you like try to like separate yourself from the group first and like walk and do like a little fart trail going on, and then you stand there, you pretend you have a phone call or something, and then you go back to the group, and it kind of distributes the fart, so like no one would really suspect you. So I'm guilty of that. Like, it's pretty embarrassing, but I do fart trails. I do. This is another one. It's a lot more personal, this one, but like honestly I feel like we've all been there where we had to like do this at some point. It was unexpected and we had no other choice than to do this, but it's use tissue when on your period. So like, for example, if your period comes unannounced, or if you run out of a pad, or you don't have a tampon, then you use like toilet paper to substitute until you could get a tampon or a pad. I've definitely done that. It's like, you know, it happens to the best of us, honestly. Like, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, it happens to everyone who's a female who gets a period. It's just happened. Like, we've all had to do it at least one time in our lives. But yeah, I've definitely had to do that a couple of times actually. This one, looks at boyfriend's notification when it pops up. Yeah, I've done that multiple times. I have this thing, like, it's not necessarily like I want to be in his phone, but like, I don't know, like a notification just catches my eye and I always look in the direction. So like, I'll like be doing his hair and he'll get a notification and I'll glance at it, but then I'll catch myself like, don't be in his phone, and I look away. But like, it's kind of like an automatic thing for me. It's like even my friends sometimes when they'll get notifications and stuff, like I automatically look, but it's not necessarily like I'm trying to like, you know, be nosy. It's just, yeah, I don't know what it is, but I've done it. This is another one. I know a lot of you guys, including me, I have experienced it. However, I haven't really been experiencing it lately. It's been a while actually since I've experienced this, but we've all encountered ingrown hairs down there, you know what I'm talking, the coochie. We've all encountered some ingrown hairs down there in the coochie, especially if you shave. Ingrown hairs are more, you know, they're more susceptible. I don't even know if that's a proper sentence, but ingrown hairs show up more when you shave, especially if you shave in the opposite direction that you're supposed to shave in. So like, you have to shave in the same motion, otherwise you're more prone to ingrown hairs. For me though, I do wax, so I don't really get ingrown hairs, because once you remove the hair completely from the root, there's no, like, the probability for you getting an ingrown hair is a lot smaller than if you shaved. So maybe try waxing. If you're having an ingrown hair problem, for sure just try waxing, because when you wax, the hairs actually start growing back straight, and over time. Or like try sugaring. Like I know a lot of you sugar, so do that. Okay, the other thing, I'm so guilty of this one, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've done it a couple times, especially when I want to feel like, I don't know, like aww. So we say things we don't mean in hopes that our boyfriend or our crush will disagree. So like, for example, we'd be like, ugh, I'm so fat, or or like, oh, my hair looks so bad today, or my outfit looks bad, you know, like stuff like that. We'll say stuff like that in hopes that our boyfriend or our crush will be like, no, like you're beautiful, like no, you look good, like your outfit looks nice, you're not fat, you look good. We do that, you know, it's just for that, like, you know, reassurance. It just feels good, and like it's just that oh kind of moment. It's big, but it's funny. Like I don't know, I'm definitely guilty for that one. Yep, this one I'm so guilty for. I am guilty as charged for this one, like very guilty, even at this very moment. Actually, super guilty. Rarely getting a pedicure in the winter. Honey, if you ain't seen my toes and my feet don't really get that bad, I am not gonna be spending no money on no pedicure. I'm sorry. Like pedicures are for open toe season, summertime. That's just me personally. Like for me, I'm going through that little predicament right now. My toenails, the polish is definitely chipped. Some are non-existent. I will not show you guys because it's horrendous. But yeah, it's winter and no open toe shoes, so it's like you could get away with it. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys could relate to that, not getting a pedicure during the winter. Or it's like, it's not that you're not getting one, it's just that you get it less frequently as you would in the summer. So like if you have chipped nail polish and stuff, you're not really worried about it too much because it's the winter time. All right, the next one is, I don't know if anyone could relate to this, but for me, I can definitely relate. But it's like anytime I get a wax, I feel like the pain and the pressure and all the nerves and the pain and everything just makes me feel like I want to fart. And it happens to me every time I get a wax, and I have to like pray to God not to fart at all. And the girl keeps waxing, and she's just waxing like normal, and in my head the whole time I'm thinking is don't fart, don't fart, don't fart, don't fart. And like she yanks off the strip, and like I have to clench my butt cheeks because I don't want to fart. But yeah, like that happens to me. I don't know if anyone else can relate, but anytime I get a wax, the pain from the wax actually makes me feel like I have an urge to fart. It's gross, but it's so funny, and it happens to me every time. Like I don't even know why, but yeah, I guess I fart under pressure or something. Not really, but only when waxing. I'm guilty for this one. This one's funny. I feel like all girls have done it, and I've seen a lot of girls do it, but it's smacking girls' butts when they dance. I've done that on multiple occasions. It's just to hype up your girl. Like you're out with your girl, you know, and she's dancing, you know, she's cutting it up on the dance floor. This girl's shaking her ass real good, you know, you're gonna be like, yes boo, and smack that, ay, 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 ay. You know, just smack it. I'm so like guilty for that one. I've been smacking girls' booties. I'm acting like a nigga, you know, daggering girls, like, oh yeah, I'm guilty for that. I find it so funny, and it's just fun, you know, like you don't just, like, I'm not gonna lie, random girls when I'm at parties, they've slapped my butt, and like I've never taken it the wrong way. Like I feel like it's like a compliment. Like when a girl comes to you and she's like smacking your butt when you're dancing, it's a compliment, because she's like, yes sis, like you're doing that. Yeah, so like I'm definitely guilty for that one. And I know a lot of you could relate to that as well. The other one. Oh. Ooh. I have so many on this. I have to choose like which one I want to say, because I don't want to make this video too long. Unless you guys tell me you want another one, then I'll make a part 2. Coochie gets a wedgie with thongs or G-strings. I'm so guilty for this. Like, you know, especially, I can't lie, especially when you got a fat booty, you know, like you got a nice ass and everything, you know, like it's gonna swallow up that string, you know, it's gonna pull it back when you walk, and then it's gonna pull it into your coochie, and you're gonna get a coochie wedgie. And it's one of the most uncomfortable things, and it's such an awkward situation to be into, because like, just like how it is awkward to pick out a wedgie out your butt, it's awkward to also pick out like something out your coochie in public, and you have to kind of walk and wiggle and try to pull it without anyone seeing. But people are nosy, someone's gonna peep it, especially like with the position that it's at. Yeah, someone will definitely peep that. But that's definitely happened to me. It's very uncomfortable, and it's just a sticky situation. Okay, this one I'm guilty for. I have done this before. I haven't done it in a while, but especially during like my high school days and like middle school, I would definitely do this. So I'd use my friend's social media to stalk someone else. And like, I don't mean like just anyone. Like, for example, if you had a crush and you don't want them seeing like, you know, that you viewed their story, for example, like on Snapchat or whatever, you know, you don't want them to see that you're viewing their stuff, so you'll go on your friend's social media to watch their stuff. I've definitely done it. Like, I know a lot of us are guilty for that, you know, like we don't want to go on and like, especially on Instagram, because these apps are snakes. Like they'll be telling the person that you're creeping on their page. Like, why can't you just keep it between us? Like, you go on Instagram and you watch someone's video, and then it will tell the person who watched and liked the videos, like, can I just watch the video? Like, do they have to know that I watched it too? Seriously, like, you can't even creep in peace no more. Like, yo, these apps are snaking us right now. Because back in the day, I used to be able to sneak and creep in peace. Now, as soon as you view someone's Instagram story or Snapchat or watch their video, it's gonna tell them like, oh, this person watched it too. And when they click on your name, you don't even follow them. So it's like, let's not get started on that. That's a whole other conversation. Okay, I am guilty for this. I know you guys are guilty for this. Like, there's no way you guys are gonna tell me I've never done that. We've done it, especially when we're in that like puppy dog lovey-dovey stage, and we just started talking to the guy and like we feel like we're in love. We make up baby names with our boyfriend or crush's name and combine the names together, or use their last name. I'm dead. I used to do this, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I used to do this. Like, I used to like make up names, like combine my name like Ja, and then I'd add like a part of the guy's name to it and try to make up names. Or like, I'd like make up a baby name and then I would put the guy's last name. It's so whack, but it's so funny, and I know all of us girls have done it. Like, I have done it personally, you know. It's funny. Like, it's just funny. Like, no one wants to admit it, but we've all done it. We've all been there, done that. It's called being a girl. We all do it. Okay, the other thing, it's similar to the last point I just made, but use the Match app to see the compatibility of like you and your crush. I've done that before. Like, you put your crush's name and then you put your name and you try to see like the compatibility. It's like, oh, 99% compatible, and then it gives you a little spiel on like how compatible you guys are and like what the future has for your relationship and da da da. Like, I'm guilty for this. I've done it. I've gone on the apps and put my crush's name and my name and da da da. We've all done it, girls. Come on now. Especially in middle school. Like, these little 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds, the girls, they definitely be on it. Like, like, oh, Benjamin and Anna, and like they'll look at like the compatibility of like them and their crush and if they're ever gonna be together, and they swear by these apps because whatever the app says is real. Literally, for them, whatever the app says is real. If the app says they're gonna be together, they're gonna be together, even if they're not. So yeah, I feel like we've all we've all been there. I'm guilty of this. I've done it, but suck in while taking a picture. So like, I've done it before. You know, you're taking a picture and your tummy isn't looking too fly, you know what I mean? And you just gotta suck it in a little bit, just a little, you know what I mean? I've done it. I know you guys have done it. We've all done it. You know, it's just, we're human. I've definitely sucked in my tummy to take a photo before because it wasn't looking the way I wanted it to look, you know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't. Ooh, I'm so guilty of this. This is so funny, but it's so true. But this one is asking your friends to walk behind you to see if they can see your panty lines. I'm guilty of this. Like, honestly, like, I always be like, girl, just let me stop, just walk slow, let me walk up a little bit, and then like look at my butt and tell me if you could see my panty lines. Like, tell me if you could see my underwear. Is it see-through? Like, can you see anything? We've all done it, ladies. Like, come on, we've all been there, done that, gotten our friends to trail far back just to check out our booty so hard to see if our panty lines are showing. We've done it. Anyways, guys, that's literally it for this video. I've pretty much said everything on my list. If you guys want a part 2, comment down below and let me know. Also, you guys could comment down below like topics or things that girls do that they don't want to admit down below too, so I can add it in part 2 if that's something that you want. But if you've done anything in this video, just comment down below and let me know what you've done, because I know I'm not alone, and I know that a lot of girls will really like this video, and a lot of girls don't want to admit to doing things because they feel like they might be the only ones doing it. So I feel like, you know, if we comment and like we let them know like, hey girl, you're not alone, like that happened to me too, like don't worry, then I feel like, you know, they'll be more open to, you know, commenting and like accepting that happened to them. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what other video ideas you'd like me to do. Like, I'm open to pretty much anything, you know what I mean? Like, there's no limitations for this channel. Like, I'm not focused on just one thing. So just comment down below whatever you guys would like to see, and I'll be for sure to do that for you guys. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. All right, guys, peace.